Good morning. It is Thursday, January 9th, and here we're looking at the S&P 500. Okay, so last night, pretty obvious night here actually. We're looking at a 5-minute chart. So this was great. So we opened up here at the Globex session. Where are we here? So we opened up on the Globex here and we pulled up above here. And we did probe below over here, right down here, but we held this support area down here. So no real big break or anything. But knowing that this was the 61 quarter, the next price down here was clear down here at 45 half. So knowing that there was such a big gap here, about 16 points, really validates this is a big support area. So when we traded back up above here and we could hold up here, really great opportunity for a long if any of you are trading the overnight session. So this really great move right here. Now, of course, yesterday we had 70. We couldn't quite get high enough. We got to this 67, 75. So today, very possible that we come up here to this 77 half area, and up above there it is possible that, so we could see the sellers come in from right here, and depending on how strong it is, we could see 83 quarter, or we could even see this 88 area. We could see a probe up to there. Now, if things got really crazy and it got really strong, this is a pretty large gap. We've got 88 all the way up here to 04 half or whatever that is, 04 quarter, 04 half. So there's a pretty decent gap right here, and we'd anticipate that the sellers would come in here. Now, if things were just really crazy, and I have to say that because we're in this market where things have been really crazy, then it's possible that we could probe here, or we could break here, and we could push to here. But we would definitely be looking for the sellers to come in here. Now, does that mean they're going to? We would find out, but it would be one of those opportunities that, for me, I would be looking for a short there. And then if that didn't work, fine, I can switch sides, but same thing up here, really the same thing all the way here. It could probe here, but looking for a short between here. So it could be from here, it could be from here, it could be from here, but looking for a short up to here. So there's plenty of room for buying if that's what we're looking for. There's plenty of room for buying. Now let's look from, we could easily see, before we see anything higher, we could easily see a pullback down to here, and even from up higher we could see the pullback down to here if we don't get that. So let's mark a couple of things off here. We can see that this area overnight, this was fairly important. This like 64 area, you can see the market use that over here. So something to keep an eye on there. And then this we used again over here. We had this 67 area. That's where we just pulled back to over here. So the market's using these support areas. It hasn't really come back down here. So use the 67 area. We have right in this area, this 69, 70 area, something like that. You'll remember that's yesterday's CPA. So we could see, ideally here, this was a great place to get long, the 68 area. We could see a push down to here. That's very possible. And then the push higher, and we gave the scenario for higher. So let's talk a little bit about if we were to break here, what would that look like? So a break down here, we could, that would definitely, 45 really, that's not out of the question at all. We could see this area, we could see this 53, 75 area. We could see down to here at this 50, 48. So just keeping an eye on that area. Could see here. Really, we could see buyers step in at either one of these down here. And that would, yeah, but below here again would open us up back down for here. And that's about 11 or 12 points. So plenty of opportunity. So if we break below here and really want to keep an eye on this 59, 58, that area right here. So if we break below here, and we would say we were to come down here and come back up, and this could be a really great short opportunity, or we could even see a bounce up into this area. So there's just a big gap between here, so we can lean on that in some way, but also can't just trade blindly. So what we know is that if it were to break here, pretty good chance it's going to come down to here. But also can't just bet the farm and trade blindly on that. So there's a couple of different scenarios, and we'll see how this trades out, and we will see you in the live trade signals.